So this is the XAUUSD analysis for Tuesday, the 5th of December. So let's have a look what happened with prices on the 4th. So from Friday, we did have this large candle, which is like a news related, $10 or so. As you can see, we did mention a far end of range, we're potentially expecting to be 1288. Did trade slightly above it, but 1288 did hold. We saw the retracement going into the end of Friday. We did see a gap down in the market, and we have seemed to have found support. We didn't quite get down to this 1270. What we did see was we did seem to find support in around that 1271 or so region. We did expect 1270 to hold, and potentially we did hold 1270. We didn't quite get down there, but we did hold 1270. So on Monday we have gone into this consolidation. So overall, we do seem poised for more upside momentum, potentially up to that gap fill at 1279. So we'll see what happens when we get up to 1279. We do see some bearish sell side momentum potentially taking us down to 1276. Beyond that, we're looking for a move down to 1270. Now, we have to look for potential downside targets in light of the most recent trend. So we've come up to this 1296. We've seen a subsequent sell-off in the market, and we have seen this news-related candle just there, this bullish news related candle come up to 1288, and we have seen more of a sell-off. So we've got a high there, we've got a lower high there. We've not been able to break and close above even 1284 here on the hourly chart. Let's bear me a second. So we've not been able to close above this 1284 even here on the hourly chart. We did gap down, which again is a bearish sign. We do look up to go into gap fill. So if we do break down from 1270, we're potentially looking for 1266, beyond which we're looking for 1263. 1263 is a very strong level. 1284, this was a range we were trading in earlier in the year. So we'll see how we react to 1263. But before we get there, we have to see how prices behave in around this 1270 and 1266. 1263 is a very strong level. We'd like to see either a consolidation or a heavy retracement, possibly all the way back up to a 1270 or possibly 1276. And if we do break down from 1263, we are looking at 1260, and we're looking to see our price react around 1260 and 1250. These are levels that we are looking at if we do see a breakdown from 1263, potentially looking at the move all the way down to 1250. Now, to the upside, if we do have the gap fill and continuation. So let's just get the scaling on here correct. There we are. So we've mentioned the downside targets, potentially to the upside. Again, we'll see our price react at 1279. If we do break from the 1279, we're targeting 1284, which is a key level marked out here in red. At the 1284, we've also got the confluence of the 400 period moving average as well, in around marked out here in black. So we might see some sell side momentum take us back down to 1279, potentially 1276. Before we see further upside buying momentum coming to the market. Now, above 1284, we've got the 200 period moving average. Again, potential dynamic resistance. 200 period moving average sitting at 1284. So in around 1284, 1285, we do expect to see some sort of reaction in around this zone here. Potentially sell side momentum or some consolidation. Break from which we're looking at the minor level, weekly level in around 1288, and a move beyond that we're looking to target these highs in around 1296. Break from which we're looking at 1305. So we've mentioned all levels we're looking at, and we will see our price react to this gap fill in around 1279 if we do get up there, and we do see a breakdown further heading towards that lower end of the trading zone in around 1263, or if we do successfully break above it, we're looking to see our price react to key levels of 1284, possibly 1288, before moving up to 1296, as well as the moving averages acting as further confluence. So let's just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here on the XAUUSD, also known as gold. Now, if we head over to the daily time frame, and if we get the scale on here correct, as you can see, the market has been somewhat indecisive. As you can see here, we've got our high in around 1357. Well, 1357. Highs of 2017 so far. We've got a lower high here at 1305. Posted a double bottom in around 1263. And we did have this move upwards, which we did say was a bit weak, as the market did seem indecisive in comparison to the moves that we have over here on the left of the chart. So the indecisiveness of the market, the lack of conviction, made us a bit cautious. And as we can see here, in around 1296, we consolidated. We had a little breakdown. So far, we seem to have caught a bit of a bid. We've had a couple of bullish days here. They don't actually indicate a major turnaround in trend. We would need larger candles closing near the highs to interpret that as being somewhat bullish. But overall, we've had a few bullish days so far, so potentially a move upwards back into this slight range that we were in, trending to the upside. Now if we do see a subsequent breakdown, again 1263 is going to be a major level, as we do have the confluence of the 200 and 400 period moving average, as well as the horizontal level. Here on the daily chart, the 200 period moving average is sitting at 1266, we've already mentioned that, and the 400 period moving average is sitting at 1264, slightly above the major level as well. So the confluence of the moving averages as well as the major level marked out here in red at 1263 could potentially see, if we do retrace all the way back down to 1263, the lower end of this trading zone. There's a trading zone there. We could potentially see prices move up towards that the upper end at 1284, possibly beyond all the way up to that 1296. So those are the levels that we are looking at on the XAUUSD. Thanks for watching.